Hello, my name is Marianne and I'm a yoga teacher at Lilla Lotus Yoga in Sweden. Lilla Lotus means little lotus. Today we're going to explore some free movement, and the yoga style we're doing is very inspired by my own explorations of YogaSomatics. I'm going to start by showing you how the movement may look like. So you can just begin the class by watching a little bit so that you can get a sense of what we're going to be doing. I'm going to give you an alternative as well for you who don't want to sit or stand on your knees today. And I'm going to give you some suggestions during the class, and you're welcome to take these suggestions and make them your own. So begin by just watching the first form we're going to be in, child's pose. In YogaSomatics, refer to the gesture of the seed child that has all the potential within it to grow and move. Here your hands can be in front of you, or your arms can rest on the side of your body. You can put a yoga bolster between your seat and your heels if you need to. Now we're going to be coming to all four and explore the cat. So that is free movement on all four. Movement for your whole spine from tailbone to head. Keep a good distance between your hands and your knees so your upper body is free to move. Swaying side to side. Suggestion to lift hand or arm. Following what feels good here. Also going to be suggesting to lift a foot or leg. Challenge your balance. Get your muscles working a little bit. And also here, following what feels good. It can be small movements or bigger movements. And instead of the child, for you who don't want to sit on your knees, you can come to a wall and hug one or both knees in towards your belly. So it's a little bit similar to the child, but you're against the wall. And instead of the cat, for you who don't want to stand on your knees, you can sit at the wall with your legs and feet however you feel comfortable, and move your spine here in any way that feels good, finding stretches, finding movement, and lifting the arms, hands, exploring stretching the sides of your body. So free movement here, but seated instead of standing on all four. So now that you know a little bit what it might look like, please take your option to either be on your mat, resting on the floor, or to have a wall as your support. So start by coming to the child. Take some time to find your way. Notice where your hands and arms want to be, how your head can be comfortable. legs wider or knees closer together. And just notice how your head can be supported by the earth. And feel how you can be relaxing your jaw here. Let your belly be softer. And start noticing that you're breathing. Just follow your natural breathing rhythm throughout this yoga exploration. Notice that you're inhaling and exhaling. And if it's comfortable to you, breathing through the nose. Remain with your thighs against your belly in child as long as you wish. And a suggestion to slowly come to all four or be seated at the wall and start moving your body, moving your spine in a way that's comfortable to you. Keeping your elbows loose so that your chest has room to move. Maybe start by swaying from side to side. Find some stretch for the sides of your body. Maybe trying a few classic cat-cow movements where you can draw your back up as a cat. And then coming down to a cow. And adding your own way of moving to this cat-cow exploration. Maybe start more rolling movements. And notice that you're breathing your most natural breath. And explore soft, slow movements, maybe bigger movements. Just in any way that you can awaken real nice energy in your spine, where you can find something that feels joyful and fun, or maybe you can find a really good stretch somewhere. Just create your own movement. An invitation to lift the arms, one arm, one leg. Start playing with your balance. And notice if maybe you want to use your muscles a little bit more and maybe lift one arm and one leg. And engage your muscles a little bit more. Maybe your breath will be affected by that if you're making bigger movements. And just noticing that and enjoying movement in your own way. You can come back to child whenever you feel like resting a little bit. Maybe stay in child or come back to cat. And see if you can notice how movement affects your spine from the tail, through your lower back, upper back, and all the way to your head. Stay in cat as long as you wish, until the moment comes when you want to come down towards the earth and rest. So an invitation to softly find your way to lying on your belly. If you're not comfortable on your belly, lay on your side. And if you've been sitting at the wall, now is a good time to come down towards laying on your mat. And we're going to be resting the rest of this yoga exploration. So you have some time now to make your way over to laying on your back. And the suggestion is to come to constructive rest position with your feet, soles of your feet on the earth and knees pointing up towards the sky. But you might also want to stretch your legs, which is okay. An invitation to find constructive rest position. If your knees need to come together to get support from one another, just let them softly fall together. Find a good spot for your hands, your arms to rest. Maybe stretched out, maybe stretched overhead, maybe resting your hands on your belly or your heart center. Just anything that's most comfortable for you and for some time of rest and integration. So notice now how you don't need your muscles to keep your body in this form. And explore where and how you can start receiving support from underneath. Feel how the soles of your feet really are touching earth. How your lower back can sink down. And with the next exhale, let your shoulders really sink down. Neck relaxes and head can completely receive the support from underneath. Jaw relaxing more. Muscles of the face soften down. And see if you can relax your muscles around your eyes some more. So the area around your eyebrows become very soft. Maybe even you could relax some more around your nose. And maybe even the tongue inside your mouth could relax where it's at. And notice here how you're breathing in, how your body's filled with air when you inhale, and as you exhale, how the lungs get emptier, exhalation travels out through your nose. In your own rhythm, you're inhaling, filling up lungs and rib cage. And as you exhale, what was filled with air becomes more empty, sinking down as the air travels out through your nose again. And see if you can rest for a while in that rhythm of your own natural breath. And if your attention goes elsewhere, an invitation to see if you can softly and gently direct it back towards your breath. Again, noticing the inhale that fills the rib cage with air, and the exhale that makes your ribcage sink again. Just noticing the small movement, the way the breath touches you from within. How your ribs can be very flexible. How even your collarbones move softly up and down as you inhale and exhale. Even a little lift in the armpit as your ribcage expands. And now see if you can borrow some of this movement that the breath naturally does to you already, even if you're laying still. And see if you can start moving your hands, your arms, legs. And slowly and in your own time, make your way to laying on your side. Just letting the body guide you to either side. And let your belly be really relaxed here. Let it take space and let it expand when you're breathing. And then remain relaxing on your side until you feel that it's a good time to use your hands to gently push yourself up to a seated form. Maybe Sukhasana, cross-legged, or one leg stretched out, both legs stretched out. Just any seated form for your body. Notice how your head is in free space. And how your sitting bones are touching earth. A suggestion to softly inhale through your nose and let an out breath out through your mouth that is slightly opened, jaw relaxed. And one more breath like that if it's comfortable. If it feels good, inhaling through the nose, letting the air out through your mouth. And as you start noticing your natural way of breathing again, giving thanks for this exploration of yoga through just letting your hands rest where they're at, or letting them come together in prayer pose, palms together at heart center. Feel your palms together and notice your breath. Thank you for this exploration of yoga together today.